Welcome back to the Lights Out podcast, bedtime stories for boys and girls around the world. Good evening, boys and girls. Are you ready for bed? Are you all snuggled up and ready for another Lights Out bedtime story? Good, because you're in for a treat tonight with a book called The Something by Rebecca Cobb. And Rebecca Cobb is one of my favorite illustrators, and she is the illustrator of the book The Paper Dolls, one of my favorite books. And this book is called The Something. Once upon a time, underneath the cherry tree in our garden, there is a little hole. We found it one day when I bounced my ball, and it didn't bounce back. I lay on my tummy and peered in, but I couldn't see anything. Then I sat very still and watched quietly for a long time. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure there must be something down there. I tried to reach for my ball, but my arms are not long enough. Mum's arms are not long enough either, and Dad won't try. Mum says the hole might be a doorway into a little mouse's house. Dad wishes I would leave the hole alone. He thinks it can be full of frogs, and he doesn't like frogs. My sister says there's probably a troll living down there. She says I'd better leave it some food, otherwise it will get hungry and come out and eat me. I showed the hole to my friends. They have all got different ideas about it. But my best friend says it's definitely a dragon's den. He knows this because he has a dragon living in his garden. I told my grandma and grandpa about the dragon, but they didn't believe me. Grandma says it's much more likely to be a mole. Grandpa thinks it's a badger. I think he even dreams about it. I'm pleased that something has chosen our garden to live in. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to keep watching and watching, just in case. The end of The Something by Rebecca Cobb, here on the Lights Out podcast, bedtime stories for boys and girls around the world. Good night.